All right, guys, we're back with the queen of the crew. We got Anna here.
Like I said, sporty SUV. It's like a Maserati SUV.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to jump straight into the video of giving you guys a real owner's perspective, a real world review, like a no BS review of my 2023 Honda Civic Type R. All right, for a lot of you, the FL5 Type R. And first off, before I even get into it, let me shout out the whole MOC, which is 100 Gang Nate, Q to Chaotic, Blueprint 1 Ali, and ourselves, race car friends. And now let me get into it. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I literally just got through washing the car, and I needed to because I took a trip, recently in Florida. And if you live in Florida, then you know when you take a trip, I should have actually shown some footage of this, but there was bugs everywhere. There was like bugs all over the grill, bugs all over the windshield. And that brings me to one of the points of the Honda Civic Type R that you have to be aware if you live in like a place in the South or a place where you have like a lot of bugs and stuff. These windshield wipers do not do a good job of getting them off. Like no matter how much you hit the button or squirt the water, like the water comes out of this here and it squirts it all the way out. So it barely touches the windshield, and then basically you just got a bunch of bugs and stuff, and you got to stop like at a gas station or something to wipe the windshield down and get it clean. Now, if you live in some place like California or maybe someplace up north where you don't get as many bugs, then this is like a non-issue for you. But for us down here in the South, it's a major issue. Like I hope Honda comes up with a fix where they put the water actuators over here and like let it hit the actual windshield instead of the way they did it. Like I'm not sure why they did it the way they did, but that's one of the downfalls. One of the things that I don't like about the FL5 Type R. Now let's get into some of the good. So if you've been with the channel for a while, then you know I had a 2019 Golf R. I had a 2019 Subaru WRX SDI. I had a 2021 Subaru WRX SDI. I also had a 2016 Camaro SS. I had a 2021 Camaro SS1 Elite, and I've had a 2013 Camaro SS1 Elite before. So I've been through a lot of different like sport type cars. I've also had two Mazda Speed 3s, and I've test driven the new Mark 8 Golf R. Test drove the new 2024 Type S, the Acura Integra Type S. And I would say out of all of those cars that I just named, on a day-to-day basis, driving the 2023 Honda Civic Type R is a little bit more rewarding and fun. Like, first of all, just like when you get in, the interior, the closest interior to this that felt as special to me was maybe the 2021 Subaru WRX SDI. But this one beats that out interior-wise, just for the look and feel of how special it is. And then another thing that makes this really special is the boost, man. When the boost hits in it almost feels like, okay, so I had a 2012 Mazda Speed 3 that had a big turbo. I think I did a Garrett GT3071R turbo. I had one of those put in there, and I would remember every time the turbo would hit, it would feel so good. It would just feel like literally like turbo boost, like warp speed. You just like, floating ahead. Like it used to feel amazing. This has that type feel. So in the top speeds, this is like, even in the lower speeds, like even in first gear, like I've taken people in it and they couldn't even tell that it was front wheel drive, like from how it'd get out of line and stuff, like almost like a rear wheel drive car would. And I'm getting ready to go meet up with Anna Jalisa. She's the queen of the crew. Like I'm gonna meet up with her in a little bit, and we'll get her driving impressions on what it feels like in here. But driving impressions and stuff, it feels more fun than the Acura Integra Type S. And another thing to note, like if you're considering getting the Acura Integra Type S or the Honda Civic Type R, the FL5 Type R, this is something to take note of, right? So the seats with this, when you get in here, This hugs you in. Like, I'm 6'6", 255 pounds, and I fit in here pretty comfortably. And then it's nice and soft and plush in here. And the Acura Integra, this portion is stiff. Like, it is hard. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It feels, it's not as soft, and it doesn't hug you and feel as like comfortable. So the seating in the Type R is actually more comfortable than in the Type S, but the suspension in the Type S is more comfortable, because with this, even in comfort mode, like, it kind of goes up and down like that when you go over little bumps and stuff. It's a very stiff like suspension, whereas I feel like the suspension in the Type S is a little bit more supple. But some things to consider if you want, what, you know, depends on what's important to you, right? If you want this bright blue color, obviously this Boost Blue Pearl, then yes, you need to go with the Type R. If you want a wing that stands out like this, then same thing, you got to go Type R. If you want to get a rare windshield wiper, Type R. If you want built-in navigation, then you also go Type R. Now, if you want easier to get into seats, then you go Type S, because the Type S seats doesn't have this padding here, so it's a little bit easier to get in and out of. If you want to be able to check your tire pressure and stuff like that, this does not do that, but the Type S does. And if you want the louder exhaust, if you want like the louder exhaust with more pops stock, then you also go Type S, because this one, it sounds good in my opinion, and you guys will hear it in a little bit, but it's not as loud stock for stock as the Type S. And the only car that I have not driven that I'm eager to go test drive and see is going to be that new GR Corolla. So hopefully we'll get to link up with Q to Chaotic soon, and you know, I'll get to test drive it, because from what I've heard, that might even be more fun than the Type R. But all in all, how I would classify this car, I would classify it as a great weekend car. Like, it's a car that, you know, if you have like a car like what I have, the Subaru WRX, like, I use that car to do all my daily shopping and groceries, and you know, if I need to go anywhere, like, I'll use that. And then when I want to go out and have some fun, I'll take out the Type R. Or if I need to go to a show or something, I'll take the Type R. But if you're looking for like a do everything car that, and let's say you have like, you know, a wife and children and stuff, the Type S would probably be a good way to go. But more so, I would recommend the WRX. And yeah, I would recommend the WRX as the do everything car, mostly because it has more space than the Golf R and the GR Corolla. It's all-wheel drive. You know, it can do a lot more if you just need a do everything car. But if you already, if it's just you, if you're single, or if it's just you and your girl, or you and your wife, or vice versa, you and your husband or whoever, and you just want a fun car, then I highly recommend the 2023 Honda Civic Type R. It's a fun, it's an amazing car. I do not regret buying it. And that was, you know, and I came out of my 2021 Camaro SS1LE to get it, so that's saying a lot. So yeah, but let's go meet up with Anna and let's see what she thinks about it, because I took her on a ride in the WRX not that long ago, and she gave that 2 thumbs up. She really liked that car. I'm guessing she's probably gonna like this one more, but let's see what she says and get her opinion on it. So let's go. All right guys, we're back with the queen of the crew. We got Anna here. Now, you saw her a couple videos ago. She checked out and reviewed our 2023 Subaru WRX Limited, right? Now she's gonna get a chance to review our 2023 Honda Civic Type R and get her actual real feedback on it. And I'll kind of do like a 2,000 mile review, like a real owner's no BS review, you know? Yeah, we're gonna give it to you guys real and let you know whether it's worth buying a car like this. So we're gonna see if this is gonna get the Anna 2 thumbs up. Are you with us, Anna? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna head out. We're gonna head out to a shoot location, and we'll get her driving impressions along the way. So let's go. So, you know, what? Until the end to see it. Yeah. You gotta watch the video all the way through. Yeah. All right, let's head out, guys.
Like I said, sporty SUV. It's like a Maserati SUV.
So which one felt more dramatic to you, right? Because you were in the Subi, and this one, which one felt a little bit more dramatic to you?
The shifts in this one is more dramatic.
For real?
To me, yeah.
Are you sure?
But
are you sure you remember correctly?
I do.
So, but you felt that one felt a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That one was more fun. This one's more like the shifts are there, but like, you know.
It's smooth in a way.
No.
It's not smooth?
It's not as smooth as the...
the
Yeah, the Civic.
Test out the brakes too. Let's test out the brakes real quick. So how would you rate the handling and everything on it so far?
I'll give it an 8.
Alright. And
An 8 is good enough.
let's see.
Around the corner was fun.
Huh?
Around the corner was fun.
Yeah.
Corners are always fun.
Alright, so for a front wheel drive car, could you tell it's a front wheel drive car based on how it drives?
No.
No, it feels rear wheel in a way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so fun factor, which one do you say is more fun, the Subi or the Type R?
The Subi's more fun, but I like this around corners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like when you first like take off for like the first couple seconds.
Yeah. When it loses traction and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it.
And then once it's at like a higher speed, it just feels calm. You can't even really tell you're going fast, right?
Yeah, but it just like I said, it reminds me of a sport SUV.
Alright, that's what's up. Alright, well, you guys have heard Anna's take. So what do you give it? One thumbs up or 2 thumbs up?
1 and like a pinky toe half.
Wow. So that means the Subi beat up because you gave the Subi 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
look at
like,
that.
this one has it on looks.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it definitely's got
It definitely drives good.
Yeah.
I did like the interior of the Subi a little better, I think.
Wow. Okay, so you don't like the red plush material and all that?
I definitely did not like the seat earlier as I was trying to grab my phone. Points down for that, guys.
So see, a lot of people don't get it. They don't realize that the inside of the Subi, the materials, the seating is actually better in a lot of ways than in the Type R. Like the Type R looks better in a lot of ways, but once you actually in it, like, because my wife said the same thing. She's like, yeah, she prefers the interior of the Subi versus the Type R. So, all right, guys. So if you guys are wondering how the fair sex feels about it, how women feel about it, Subi for the win.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Surprises me too.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, well, we're getting ready to go shoot now, so you guys will see a little bit of the shooting a little bit. So we out.